So Michael, one of the things you talk about in the book is in a client situation or an interview situation is playing to the particular personality type you're with, because of course different answers can resonate with different people in different ways. So how do you start to cultivate answers for different personality types?
Well, you always want to find out, if you can, what is the personality type you're dealing with. And, very simply, are they an introvert or an extrovert? Are they people-orientated or task-orientated? And in business, the top of business, you often get people who are task-orientated extroverts. They could be Donald Trump, it could be Alan Sugar. In politics, could be Margaret Thatcher. And so these people will typically want short, sharp, direct stuff, because they're kind of no-nonsense people, or that's how they like to project themselves, even if they occasionally talk nonsense themselves. They want stuff that's direct and to the point. If you take a task-orientated introvert, much more likely to be a numbers person, maybe a typical, stereotypical accountant or engineer, they will want more detail than the other person. So if you take Bill Gates, for example, if you're talking to him, or if we go to politics, perhaps Gordon Brown would be an example of someone there who had been in Britain the Chancellor of the Exchequer, a numbers person who became Prime Minister. So they want more detail. They often want specific numbers and things like that. So you need to be aware that they'll want more detail than the more typical brash, to the point business people. So if you can craft answers that actually hit the right spots for that particular personality type, you are getting your message across so much more effectively.
So obviously if it's a customer that you know well or something like that, then you can have worked this out in advance. Are there any indicators, if you don't know someone, maybe it's a prospect who you've never met before, if it's someone you don't know, are there any indicators that it's easy to pick up on in those first sort of few minutes of meeting someone to start to understand what type of person they may be?
Yeah, you don't really need to be too analytical about it, but it is typically you want to have a preliminary chat. And in that you are thinking, yes, this person likes detail, this person likes short, sharp, punchy, to the point. And so that will guide you. The book does give certain classifications and draws on a couple of really good experts in the field of sort of classifying personalities. You don't need to do a full Myers-Briggs analysis on them, but if you can very quickly pick up, this person likes detail, this person likes to the point solutions very quickly, and make sure that you're framing your answers that actually hit the right spots for that particular individual.